Hey everybody, and welcome to Senior Sunday. I'm here with senior soccer captain Brooke Adams. Brooke, how you doing today?
I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. So, y'all just had a scrimmage against Middle Georgia. What were your thought processes going into that game?
You know, we just wanted to make sure that with all of the team bonding and preseason workouts and stuff we're doing, we just wanted to make sure that that's our first kickoff of the season and just make sure that we're doing what we've been working on. We're working on a new formation, so we wanted to try and bring that into the scrimmage and try and just make sure our team chemistry is good and getting ready for PBC.
Yeah, talking about that team chemistry, how did you feel as, how the team gelled in that game?
Yeah, I thought we did pretty well. I think, it's our first game, so I think it was a little just getting the preseason jitters off of it, and then within, the first 15 minutes, we started playing better, and, we're really gelling together, and I think it was good with preseason and actually getting that team bonding this season, whereas with COVID, we couldn't really get that team bonding in. I think it's bringing our team chemistry up a lot, and it's good to get it before conference.
Yeah, y'all got, you got the scrimmage win, 2-0. You got a goal. Amanda Ewers got a goal. Kate Richardson did great getting the saves, but let's talk about you on offense. Just scoring that first goal that led to the Ewers goal almost immediately after.
Yeah.
What was, going through your head as you were right there at the goal with the ball, this is about to be the first point of the game?
Yeah, well, because me and Amanda Dewey, one of our freshmen, we both read the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper was trying to switch it, and me and her both read it, and I remember her winning the ball, and I was like, oh, yes, I'm here. And I ran up behind her, and then I had a man coming on me, and I was like, and the whole game, people have been yelling at me to shoot it. Coach was yelling at me to shoot it the whole game, and I was like, Brooke, just shoot it. And so, yeah, it kind of freaked me out because the goalkeeper, didn't even do anything about it. So,
right, Right. So, I mean, after the shot, were you just, in awe and in shock, or did you, know that was going to go in because you read the defense of the goalkeeper?
The goalkeeper was she was off her line a good bit, so I thought I was going over, and then I saw the ball just dip right below her, and I was like, oh, and I turned and went and celebrated, so.
Dominant foot goal, or?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good, and right after that, Ewers scored that goal.
I know, yeah, within the next 5 minutes.
Right, so, I mean, literally back-to-back goals. How did that make you feel as a captain, just knowing that your team could do that?
Well, I think we just needed that first goal. The whole scrimmage, we had been outplaying them, but we just needed that first goal to get it started. And then when literally within the next 2 or 3 minutes after, Amanda Ewers scored, and I was like, yes, we just needed it. So it was great.
No official stats on the game, but I was there, and statistically, y'all had the ball for more minutes.
Yeah.
Y'all had possession most of the time, and y'all got a lot of people in and out as far as subs go, which I thought was good. For figuring out everything before Peach Belt, like you said. So, I mean, as a captain, what does that game mean to you?
It just means the kickoff for the rest of the season. It just means getting out our preseason. The first game is always kind of rocky because it's the first game, you're getting out all those jitters, you're getting all the nervousness out, and you're kind of just working on everything before the season. So you want to get those rusty touches off, and you want to really shine the rest of the season. So, but being a captain, it's a lot because being on the field, it's I'm trying to be a leader, and I'm trying to do what other people, trying to be that leader and, build everyone else's confidence. So it's important for me as a captain to just be that leader. So,
right. Does becoming a captain in the offseason change your playing mentality?
Definitely. I like to think that I have a really good work ethic originally, but then being a captain, it just means me stepping that up one more because everyone's looking at me to find that confidence and find that inspiration to find that extra drive in the last couple minutes of a game, Especially with this scrimmage, the first one, it's hot. We're getting in that August heat, it's a lot. And so just being that leader is important.
So would you consider this scrimmage to be your technical first game of the season?
Yes, because it's our first glance at the rest of the season. So,
with that being said, how does this compare to the first game that y'all played last season, or I guess 5 months ago?
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, we didn't get a lot of team bonding in with COVID. We were doing Zoom calls and trying to do as much as we could, but our team likes to do, we call it preseason, and it's a whole week of team bonding that we didn't get with COVID. And so I think this season our team chemistry just on and off the field is showing so much more, and it's just been a great season so far. So
that's awesome. You know, good seasons are hard to come by, especially great seasons are even harder to come by.
Yeah.
You've been at Georgia College for 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
So if you could look back in, say, 10 years and you're telling your kids about your college experience, what would be one memory that you will just cherish forever?
Probably going to the PBC championship my freshman year.
Okay.
I mean, like, nothing can beat that. I would want to say being named captain or because I like to think I've been a leader throughout my 4 years, whether I was captain or not. I like to think that people felt comfortable coming to me with stuff, or like they looked up to me on the field. I like to think that. So I definitely think that PBC championship, going into PKs with Columbus State, just nothing beats it.
Yeah, I mean, and that answer says a lot about you as a person. You're not like, oh, me. You're like, my team made it to this championship game, and that was the best experience.
And just, like, being there with my, like, literally 25 of my best friends. It was great.
Right,
so.
That's awesome. I'm a big fan of y'all's team throughout my 4 years here as well. So now we've gotten to know you for soccer.
Mm-hmm.
How about we get to know you a little bit personal?
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. So in your free time, what would you do other than study? What would you like to do?
Soccer.
Soccer.
Outside of soccer and studying, which takes up like 95% of my time, I definitely am just hanging out with my friends and family. I have 2 older sisters, and they're like my role models, and they're my best friends, and then like all my roommates and teammates, we're just hanging out.
Your siblings, your sisters, they play soccer?
Yeah, so one played in high school. My oldest one played up until high school, and then she actually came to Georgia College for school.
Okay.
And then my middle sister, I'm the youngest, and my middle sister played at Georgia Southern all 4 years.
Okay, so your oldest sister came here. Was
Yeah.
that part of the decision for you to come here?
Kind of, like, I already knew. It just made the decision that much easier.
Right.
You know, because I already knew it was a great school. I knew I would love it. It was the right size for me, class size. I knew I had almost all the boxes checked off. It just, the team made it easy. Yeah. So
that's the best part, you know. Yeah. Like you said, with the Peach Belt Championship game, 25 of your best friends.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's great. We love having you here at Georgia College. I think I speak for the athletic department as a whole. If you could have one day to do whatever you wanted, like no school, no soccer, like, and you had unlimited money, what would you do?
I love the beach, so I'd probably go to the beach with all my friends, or maybe go hiking. I'm very, like, outdoorsy.
Okay.
So I think I would just get a group of friends together, family, go.
Which beach would you go to?
Somewhere in Florida, probably. I've been to Cape San Blas,
Okay.
and it's just, like, really kind of secluded. There's not a lot going on, so it's really nice there.
Yep, I'm a fan of Panama City, you know, Pineapple
Oh,
Willies and Angelos.
Yeah.
those
Sharkies,
exactly, yeah, those are my big ones, you know?
Uh-huh.
All right, so going into senior year, we need to know one very important thing about you before you leave Georgia College.
Oh, gosh.
What unpopular opinion do you have?
I think mine would probably have to be, I don't mind driving in Atlanta traffic. I think it's kind of fun to just drive in and out of the lane, like you know, it's fun.
You like to bob and weave in Atlanta traffic?
Yeah, my little Honda Civic going in and out of traffic. I just listen to my music. It's not really, like, the worst thing in the world for me.
Okay, what kind of music do you listen to going into Atlanta?
Kind of everything, you know, like, my favorite artist is Taylor Swift, which people like to make fun of me for, but I think she's amazing, and I think she's a great songwriter, so I think she's definitely, like, my go-to. But I listen to everything.
Yeah, another unpopular opinion, you like Taylor Swift. Not a lot of people say that.
Everyone says it, they just don't admit it.
They won't admit it. They'll be like, I like old Taylor, but new Taylor's just not my style. They listen to it behind the scenes.
Yeah, like, whatever. They love her album, they just don't listen. They just don't like to admit it.
Exactly, they don't want to admit it.
Uh-huh.
All right, Brooke. Well, good luck this season, and thank you for joining us on Senior Sunday.
Thank you.